Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode. I'm Bonny Sulistyo, and this is Naked Dad. So, with everything that's going down in the environment and how disgusting it is, my wife has turned vegetarian. So, gotta cook her something vegetarian. I'll be as close as possible. We are including cheese in this one, and you can opt to use rennet-free cheese or something else that you might have found. But yeah, we're going to just use standard cheese. We're going to use soy milk instead of milk, and we're also going to use poi lentils instead of minced meat for this one. So what we're making tonight is moussaka. It's basically like a eggplant lasagna with minced meat through it. But this one we're going to make it a vegetarian one. Like I said, we're going to use poi lentils instead of the minced meat. Alright, so enjoy this episode, and I hope you get something out of it. It's very yummy actually. Doesn't matter if you're vegetarian or not. Alright, enjoy. Okay, we're going to start with our poi lentil. We're going to add some water into a pot and bring that to the boil. Now we've got our food processor, and what we'll have in there is onion, carrot and celery. And that's called a mirepoix, which is really just a flavouring agent. And we're going to just cut some eggplant into lengthwise, about finger thickness thick, and set that aside. Then we'll have our mirepoix into a hot pan with some butter and saute that off. Now we've got all our flavours. We're going to add into there some water, the boiling water from the cooked poi lentil, and then we're going to add the poi lentil in there, a couple of bay leaves, some white pepper, some salt, and then we're just going to cook that out for about 15 minutes. Okay, I'm assuming you guys know how to make a crumbing station with flour, an egg wash, which is egg and milk, and some breadcrumbs. So I've skipped this part and already have done it for you. And so you dip it into the flour and then the egg and then into the crumbs, and then just let that set aside for a little bit before we fry it. Now the eggplant will absorb some of your oil, so we're going to get some really good oil, like extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to just gently fry the eggplant 1 by 1 or 3 by 3, whatever you're comfortable with. Now we're going to use a gratin pan for this, and what we're going to do is layer them out on the bottom 1 by 1 all the way till the pan is filled. Okay, just the last stage of your poi lentil, we're going to just add some Napolitana sauce into there. Now this is one that I made last night, just a little bit left over, so about 300 grams worth. Straight in there, give it a stir, and it's ready to go. Okay, we're going to make a simple white sauce now by making a blonde roux using melted butter, flour, and then adding in some milk into there slowly until it forms into the consistency that you're looking for. So you can have a little bit more saucing consistency, or you can have that as thick as you want. Now with all the elements cooked, we are going to assemble it as you would a lasagna. So we started off with the eggplant, then a little bit of the cheese, then we're going to add some poi lentil in between the cheese and the eggplant so it melts. Add more cheese on top of the poi lentil so it'll stick to the next layer, and then we're going to start all over again with the eggplant, cheese, poi lentil, and then we're going to finish with the white sauce and the cheese over the top of that. Okay, so now we're going to have our oven preheated at 170 degrees, and we're going to pop it into the oven for 25 minutes. So once it's cooked, we're going to leave it to cool down a little bit so we can portion it better, and we'll set that aside. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys share this and subscribe to this channel. Okay, that's enough food for Mum for a couple of days, and the kids and I, we're going away to Margaret River to go and watch the finals of the Margaret River Masters. Okay, thanks everyone. We'll see you for the next one.